पथगामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे।
नीलाचल चंद्र स्वामी जगन्नाथ, नीलाचलो माधव प्यारे जगन्नाथ।
नीलाचल चंद्र स्वामी जगन्नाथ, नीलाचल माधव प्यारे जगन्नाथ।
जय बालादेव जय सुभद्रा, जय बालादेव जय सुभद्रा।
जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा, जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा।
जय सच्चिदानंद गौरा हरे, विष्णु प्रिया प्राणोधान नदिया बिहारी।
जय सच्चिदानंद गौरा हरि, विष्णु प्रिया प्राणोधान नदिया बिहारी।
जय निताय चांद जय निताय चांद, जय निताय चांद चक्रधाम।
जय निताय चांद, जय निताय चांद, जय निताय चांद एक चक्रधाम।
हे नंद के आनंद भयो,
जय कन्हैया लाल के,
नंद के आनंद भयो,
जय कन्हैया लाल के।
हाथी दीजो घोड़ा दीजो,
जय कन्हैया लाल के,
हाथी दीजो घोड़ा दीजो,
जय कन्हैया लाल के।
नंद के आनंद भयो,
जय कन्हैया लाल के,
हाथी दीजो घोड़ा दीजो,
जय कन्हैया लाल के।
नंद के आनंद भयो,
जय कन्हैया लाल के,
देवो की नंदन,
जय कन्हैया लाल की,
यशोदा नंदन,
जय कन्हैया लाल के,
देवो की नंदन,
जय कन्हैया लाल के,
यशोदा नंदन,
कन्हैया लाल के,
वसुदेव नंदन,
जय कन्हैया लाल के,
नंद नंदन,
जय कन्हैया लाल के,
नंद के आनंद भयो,
जय कन्हैया लाल के,
नंद के आनंद भयो,
जय कन्हैया लाल के,
नंद के आनंद भयो, नंद के आनंद भयो,
जय कन्हैया लाल के,
हाथी दीजो घोड़ा दीजो,
जय कन्हैया लाल के,
हाथी दीजो घोड़ा दीजो,
जय कन्हैया लाल के,
नंद के आनंद भयो,
जय कन्हैया लाल के।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे।
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो,
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो,
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो,
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो।
जय राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो,
हे राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो,
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो,
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो।
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो,
हे गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो,
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो,
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो।
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो,
हे राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो।
राधे 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 राधे
राधे राधे
राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय श्रीला प्रभुपाद
जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय श्रील प्रभुपाद
जय गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव पतित पावन
जय गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव पतित पावन
निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल
निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
हे हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल।
सभी भक्तजन प्रणाम कीजिए। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य श्री श्रीमद अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। गुरु परंपरा की जय। सारा गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री श्री सच्चिदानंद निताय चांद की जय। जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय। श्री श्री राधा माधव की जय। श्री कृष्ण जन्माष्टमी महामहोत्सव की जय। श्री श्री कृष्ण बलराम की जय। श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। इस्कॉन कवेंट्री धाम की जय। उपस्थित भक्त वृंद की जय। गौर ब्रह्मानंदे all glories to the assembly devotees, all glories to the assembly devotees, all glories to the assembly devotees, all glories all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj की जय हो।
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते
नरसिंहाय
प्रहलादलाददायिने
प्रहलादलाददायिने हिरण्यकाशिपूरक्षः
हिरण्यकाशिपूर्वक्षः नरसिंहमदे शरणं प्रपदे कर कमल बरे नखानद्भुत श्रृंगाया दलिता हिरण्यकशिपो तनुप्रियंगा केशवद्रीता नरहरि रूपा जयो जगदीश हरे जगदीश हरे केशवदीता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे नरसिंहादेव जय नरसिंहादेव जय नरसिंहादेव
जयो प्रहलाद महाराज जयो प्रहलाद महाराज जयो
प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
गुरुदेव गुरुदेव
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
निताय गौर निताय गौर
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल 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 हरि बोल।
ओम विघ्न विनाश नरसिंहदेव भगवान की, प्रहलाद महाराज की, प्रभुपाद की, गुरुदेव की जय। हरे कृष्णा।
Okay, Gurvani. Yes, she's on now. I'm seeing her. जय हो बोलो नंद के आनंद भयो। मैं डेफ हो रहा हूँ। नंद के आनंद भयो, हाथी घोड़ा पाल के, और BMW ना, BMW है बॉडी माइंड एंड वर्ड्स। BMW BMW के साथ भगवान आते हैं। हमारा जो तन है सेवा करनी चाहिए, जो मन है उनका चिंतन, और हमारे जो वर्ड्स हों दे शुड बी वन ऑफ लव। ठीक है ना? एंड व्हाट वी डू नाउ इज वी टॉक अ लॉट, वी चैट अ लॉट, वी व्हाट्सएप अ लॉट एंड फेसबुक व्हाटएवर, बट इज इट एनी सब्सटेंस? उसमें कुछ है? कितने रिलेशनशिप बिगड़ जाते हैं व्हाट्सएप के द्वारा ऐसा करके। सो वाणी कैसी है आपकी? सो आपकी जो संस्कृति होगी तो आगे बोल पाएंगे। एक फिल्म थी गाइड में, आपको पता नहीं किसने देखी, काफी पुराने, Devanand, yeah. I was so young, so it shows you my age. And in there, the Brahmins were just using Sanskrit. So guide came and he started speaking English. बोलते ये क्या भाषा में बोलते बोलते आपको इंग्लिश आती हो तो ना पर उन्होंने बोला था ब्राह्मण ने आपको संस्कृत आती हो तो ना. So the communication is very important. So you have to teach your children. Like you'll see later on, the children are going to do dramas. And there's about 3 dramas we've done. So, they'll be presenting that. They'll be singing as well. And it takes time to give them our culture. So how many people here are Hindus? Okay. So what is a Hindu, if I ask you a question? What's a Hindu? Being born in a Hindu family is one description, yeah? ना धर्म तो है पर जब भी जन्म हो जाता जैसे आपके बालक को कुछ पता नहीं पर आप बोलोगे ये हिंदू है. हाँ बट बच्चे को नहीं पता ना. आप बोले ये कौन है? बोले हिंदू है. तो मैं तो मुस्लिम का लड़का भी ले आऊँ तो देखने को बोलेगा इसके साथ है तो हिंदू ही होगा. तो उसको पता है हिंदुइज्म के बारे वो तो बाद में पता लगेगा. स्टार्टिंग में वी पुट लेबल हिंदू है ना. पर हम क्या करते हैं? हम मिस्टेक करते हैं. हमें बोला बस अभी हिंदू तो है कुछ नहीं सिखाते. उसको क्या सिखाते हैं? डिज्नीलैंड है, हाउ टू वर्क ऑन व्हाट्सएप. बच्चे इधर के भी जो इधर भी आते हैं ना, the children who come here yesterday, I was between rehearsals, they were on a phone and they're playing some games and all that. I was thinking, I don't know what they're playing. And please come in. Yeah, come in. You can take a seat if you want. Yeah, you don't have to stand there. You can also sit down for a while. Don't worry. We only did that because later on when it gets packed, I hope it does get packed, and then people can go and take darshan and go out. That's all. Otherwise, come and sit down for now. So anyway, you have to teach your children what Hinduism is. Now, you are the adults now. You tell me what Hinduism is. You said way of life. What sort of way of life? Who decides what way of life? Okay, in Hindu, are they all vegetarian? No, they're not all. So some of them eat meat. So then, okay, so are they all, they don't have any alcohol, they're all teetotaler? So they do have big mix like that. So you can see this way of life, right? So what this person say, my way of life is I'm a Hindu because of what I drink and I eat meat and everything. So I'm a Hindu. And the other person says, no, you should be vegetarian, no alcohol, aisa karke. So you can realize already the definition is going like that. Now the children go to school, so we tell them, don't have meat or don't have this and whatever, so they'll follow it, but they don't know why. Children don't know why. So in the beginning you just say, okay, just listen, don't eat meat, it's paap hai. We just give them sin. So my God, that's a wrong word. Instead of giving knowledge, we just tell them it's paap. So they become afraid that I've done something wrong. So it starts very young that you've done something wrong. So when they grow up, they have the same mentality that I'm doing something wrong. And it's terrible. We never have confidence in life because we think we're doing something wrong. ये नहीं करना ये पाप है, ये नहीं करना पाप. पर कोई बता नहीं रहा क्यों पाप है. ठीक है ना? आप बोल दीजिए to eat meat, you are eating somebody else. ठीक है ना? That way he'll realize, work it out, forget the paap, but I'm killing someone to eat. Most of the children think you go to Sainsbury's and that's where the meat comes from. Oh, not people, I mean children. They think it's Sainsbury's, you go from there. But if you took them to the animal farms, they'll be absolutely distraught, like, oh my God. I remember I met a family, and the young boy said, I became vegetarian when I was very young. Because why? Because we went to the countryside, and then I saw rabbits there. And he said, I loved rabbits, I chased them and everything. And later on there was a shop, and there were rabbits, dead rabbits hanging upside down. And the father bought the rabbit to make a stew, And so when he went on the table to eat it, and he goes, Papa, is that the same rabbit which I was chasing? He goes, well, not the same one, but something like that. He goes, I'm not going to eat that. I don't look at his feet. I think it's socks. It looks like shoes. But so what happens is, the child just gave up. He could relate. I'm not going to eat the bunny. So please, don't just call your children Hindu and not teach them anything. So this temple is here to teach your children. We're not brainwashing people. There's nothing to, children are too pure, brainwashing, anything like that. It'll be according to Bhagavad Gita, according to Ramayana. So important. So today is Janmastami. Can somebody tell me what Janmashtami is for? What is it for? Krishna's avatar, he was born. Where was he born? In jail. And the jail was, the address? Yeah, Mathura. Well, we teach them this way. I mean, just ignore them. Yes, Karan.
It was the most Krishna's birthday.
Yes, very good. See, the wrong answer for the right question. Right. So give him a big round of applause. Yeah. So anyway, it's Mathura. Yes. So when you go to Mathura, there is Vrindavan. So people think, what happened in Vrindavan? Whole lot of leelas happen in Vrindavan. There's Gokul. There's places like the Haribol. So you can see, it isn't just, oh, it's Lord Krishna, he's the avatar, his birthday. It doesn't go any far. That's it. And when you meet other religious groups, just tell them it's a bit like Christmas. So they think they understand. They go, oh, it's a bit like Christmas. Yeah, it is. You know, Jesus was born then and whatever. Even that is not correct. Christmas, he wasn't born then, he was born later. But we get our dates wrong. So I'm just saying, you have to understand, Krishna was born, then what did Krishna do? Most of the Bollywood show, Krishna had many girlfriends. So, जैसे कृष्ण राधा थे ऐसे हम और आप हो जाएं, तो हो गया certified, endorsed. चलो जी. अरे, you don't understand the love of Radha and Krishna. It's like sun and the sunshine. उनकी कोई marriage हुई है? The sun and the sunshine don't get married. It's natural. Sun and sunshine. So Krishna and Radharani, Sita Ram. But to do Leela pastimes, you know, Radharani is born elsewhere, Krishna is born elsewhere, then there's a marriage, Brahmaji did it in Bandirvan, and you realize, but then they said, okay, let's take our love a little higher, right? How do you make love higher than marriage? It's not, don't think of adultery, but, you know, as a lover. Okay. Oh, they're married, all right, when they're young, they got married. So then they thought of each other as lovers like that. So what happens, this rasa of life, way of life you said, it's in this way of life, the rasa of life then becomes transcendental. What happens when you love someone but you can't meet them? What do you do all day? Do you think of them all day or not? Yeah, you must have experienced it. Well, I have. When you can't get something, you keep thinking about it. As soon as you get it, it's all news, isn't it? I've got it now. It's like buying a car. We said BMW earlier on. You dream about it, dream about it. Within a week, you forget you're sitting in a BMW because others see you're in BMW. You just see a steering wheel and you're on the road. You forget what it is, traffic light and whatever. You relate to that. So similarly, when you can't get the person you love, you think of them all the day. So then Radha and Krishna supposedly were then lovers. And they couldn't meet because Radharani has got mother-in-law called Jatila, right? And she was managing Radharani, say, you're not to meet Krishna, that boy. Huh? I don't trust that boy. She doesn't trust God. But it's Leela. She did her part very well. So big round of applause for Jatila, please. You know why? Because she was stopping Radharani from seeing Krishna. And Krishna wanted to see Radharani. So then cowherd boys are always around him. Yashodama is there and everyone. And you can see they're thinking of each other all the time, even though they got married by Brahmaji when they were small. But they are thinking about the love. And he goes higher and higher and higher. Okay. How many people here love Krishna? Okay. You all love Krishna? Just put it up. We'll give you prasadam later on for saying that. Yeah. And then you love Krishna. Right. Now, would you like to see Krishna? Yes? Who would like to see Krishna? Who would like Krishna to embrace you? Arey, wow, what a day it would be. And many people dream about Krishna and they tell their partner, you know, I dreamt about Krishna. So you can see, now you got that desire. So when are you going to meet Krishna? Tell me. You're not. You don't. But you can think about him. So dharma really means you build a desire. I want to, it's called pipasa. You become so hungry saying, you know, I really do want to meet Krishna. But if I tell you in China, there's a guy in Peking, he just had a heart attack. You feel sorry for him? Yeah, we feel sorry, but do you know him? No, so then you can't really feel sorry. I mean, just it's bad to have heart attack. You don't know him, so you cannot feel like compassion. But what if you knew an uncle or somebody and you suddenly hear the news, He's had a heart attack. You go, oh no, what's happening? He's in hospital. When you have a relationship and then you hear some news about it, your heart locks in thinking, oh my God. So if you don't know much about Krishna, it's nice because everybody says Krishna is God, so it'll be nice to have God. And once you have God, it's like big bank, isn't it? Then you can borrow how much money you want because you're friends with the manager, you know. Don't think like that. That's wrong. Love means, Mataji, aap chair pe baith jaiye. Just send her there and please. Yeah. Ladies, please sit on the chair. It's good. Yeah. No, I just saw her standing there. So, Jawana Munda. Yes. Okay, so you can see you want to meet Krishna because your parents told you or you heard about it and all that. But in your heart, actually, you know, you want your family to do well. You want to have a great job. You want to have a good house. There's nothing wrong with that because we got to be comfortable. But when you get a great house, when you have great car and everything, what happens after a few weeks? It becomes old news. You still worry about, oh my God, you know, my wife does this or my husband does this. Look at the habits they have and all that. When you first move in, it's comfortable, it's brilliant. You think from now on, we're going to be happy. Okay, I want to come to UK. You're in UK now, and whatever. And what happens? You ring India all the time. They ask you how you are, and they say, well, and they're asking how you are. So you can see it has a limit. It has a limit. And then you realize there's got to be something more in life. This is where Srila Prabhupada, he's hiding there for today. This is where Srila Prabhupada told us, taste higher taste. This is lower taste. Go for higher taste. So I just wanted to give you this good news. In this temple, we teach you how to get higher taste. So everybody say with their raised hands, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. You're so low. I'm louder than you. I'll do without mic. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Now, at the moment, you wouldn't taste any higher taste because I asked you, you did it like that. Can you imagine the day something happens to you and suddenly realize, I think I should call for God. And if I said, oh God, it's impersonal, let me call Krishna. Then you wouldn't mean it. There was a mayor in Los Angeles. He declared there's no God. He said there's no God. One day what happened? Somebody kidnapped him. They opened the boot of the car. They put him in the boot of the car, kidnapped him. Anyway, he got rescued somehow. So the reporter was really interested. He goes, so what did you say or do? What did you think when they put you in the trunk? He says, I said, oh God, please help me. And I didn't believe in God. But when he realized I'm the mayor, but they are putting me in the boot, he thought, who's the higher than these guys? It's got to be God. So please realize, you might think you don't need God because you're comfortable, but please realize He needs you. You know why? He loves you. Krishna goes in Bhagavad Gita, Mamev ansho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. That every ansh is mine and it's eternal. Can you see? Data loves us, right? But we don't know. Okay, the sun comes out every day. Do you really appreciate it? In England, they want summer, and within 5 days, they don't want summer. And you know, it was a heat wave for 2 days. Warning. What do they call it? The red warning? Heat warning? Oh, no. But there was some warning. Then there was some other warning and little less. I forgot it now. Anyway, I laughed. I thought in Bharat, for 5 months, it's hot like that. Not 5 days. Or 2 days. That was just 2 days. Monday, Tuesday. It's going to be 40. All the news is just about that. And to the Bharati people think, well, so what? I've just rang the village and it's 45 there and 50 there. And nobody's saying emergency because it happens every year. Here was like a big shock. The water hose pipe ban. See what happens? Now the sun, He loves us. We get all life from the sun. But do we appreciate it? No, we just take it for granted. But if there was no sun, there'll be no existence. Please realize, who made the sun? It's Krishna. Krishna said, out of fear of me, the sun shines. Out of the fear of me, the moon stays in the orbit. It is in the... थोड़ा सा आने दीजिए, आओ जाओ. So that, what happens is, if you move forward a bit so people can sneak in a bit. Yes. So everybody bolo, Haribo! So if anybody has a question, I'll answer, but in a minute, oh, Gurbani drink kar dena sikhi. Can she come? So we're waiting for a young girl who's going to do a kirtan, so she'll come in a minute. They've been here all day, so then they went to change, so slightly late. So if you do have a question, please ask me questions so we can have a good response. So Krishna created everything, he made all the arrangement, and we just take it for granted. We never care about if the sun, what it does, how hot it is, but the scientists will tell you, if you look at the sun, ask you a question, how big is the sun when you see it? When you see it with your own eyes, how big does it look? No, it's not that small. Go to optician, get it checked, a Specsaver. Not that big, like thali. It's at least this in it. So when somebody says, I saw it with my own eyes, it's called pratyaksh, directly. I've seen it. So how big is the sun? This. Now you tell me how big is, scientifically, how big is it? I think about 90 million Earth planets can go in there. Very, 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 very big. You see? So when you hear the scientists, you realize, oh my God, but I saw it with my own eyes. So many things you see with your own eyes and you conclude wrongly. But when you hear scientifically, you realize, oh my God, it's huge. And for how long it's been burning? Does it have energy crisis because Russia has gone into Ukraine? No, it doesn't. It keeps burning. And it'll continue. We'll finish and it'll continue. Who's giving that energy? There's no pipes connected to it or whatever like that. Do you realize the Lord is energizing it? I'm making it simple, but when you see in Bhagavatam, in the Vedas and everything, it describes who that Lord is. It is Swayam Shri Krishna, Krishna Bhagwan. So this is his appearance day. What is appearance? Is it same as birth? You think appearance and birth are the same thing? Anybody? Yeah? Because Janmashtami, so Janam is like that. So tomorrow morning, it'll be the birthday of the sun. Okay, I'm just giving you news. Tomorrow morning, you'll see the sun will be born. Is that true? It's not true. It appears, but it's not born. So this is called appearance. You and I, we have Janam. You know, mother conceives you and all that. So you can see Krishna comes, he appears. And so today you're celebrating his appearance 5,000 years ago. And he did pastimes which will enrich your life. It's very relevant. Krishna's pastimes never get old-fashioned. Whatever he did, please, we hear those leelas again and again and again. It purifies us. You know, do you think God should lie? Can God lie? Okay, but you just say, okay, he can lie. Once he did. But otherwise, whatever God says is truth. Because he's Param Satya. ठीक है ना? Now, when he was small, what did he do? He stole? Makhan chor hai na? Achha, so little kid, one kid asked me, he goes, why did Krishna steal? I said, tell me, who made the cows? He said, God did. I said, so if Krishna is God, he made the cows, so he's not stealing anything. He just said, we thought this is my cow, and Krishna realized, how is it his cow? I created it. So I'm going to steal butter from my cow. But this person thought, no, you came and stole from my cow, and he laughed and goes, did you produce the cow? But I know how to produce it. One day he ate matti, yeah, earth. And then anybody with babies and all that, you can come and sit on the chair and all that, because we want you to enjoy yourself. Thoda idhar baby ko thoda sa idhar kar dijiye. Dhanyavad. Jai ho, jai ho. You can sit over there. There's a chair there for you. Jai. So, you know, Balram, other boys said he's eaten mati. So she went, you've eaten mati. And he goes, nahi, maine nahi. Chota sa tha, maine nahi khaya. Well, please, you've eaten. He says, nahi, maine nahi khaya. So bola, open your mouth. So when Krishna opened his mouth, she saw universes in there. She goes, oh my God, what happened to my lalla? She just fainted. She couldn't handle it that my son opened the mouth and so you can tell he didn't tell a lie. Never mind, Marty, he's got universes in himself. So when you understand that, you realize Krishna doesn't tell lie. He is for our satisfaction, saying like this and all that, but he knows who he is and what this creation is. Can you imagine? I'm talking about Baal Leela, and you would have thought that is for children only. No, it's for all of us. We are also his children. We have to understand why this Leela happens. So when you understand this Leela, then you realize, oh my God, little baby Krishna, he opened his mouth. Okay, who created the universe? Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma created everybody. So we know. Sometimes there's debate in Hinduism, who is higher? Is it Krishna? Is it Brahma? Or is it Shivji? We always have that debate. They don't mind. The leaders don't mind. You can call any one of them leaders because they get along fine. It's a slot. You have labels. I'm Shivite, this and I'm this, like that. Brahmaji came. He saw little Krishna. He had little, what do you want to say?
It's the most Krishna's birthday.
Yes, great. So, I never understand what he says, but I go along with him and he feels good. Give him a big round of applause. That's good. He's a attention seeker, don't worry about it. He's in a drama, you'll see him. He will look different completely. So then you can see that Krishna wanted to be like ordinary child. You have something he hasn't got. He's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He's got a lot of responsibilities, but he can't act like a little kid. So when he comes on planet Earth, from Golok, he's so excited that I will become a baby, and just like humans, I'll be able to be, love others and get Mother Yashoda's love, other gopis love like that. Now, once you get love of, Yashoda Ma, all the gopis and all that, he was feeling ecstasy. Because back in Golok, he knows he's created everybody. But here, he's become normal like you and I. Now you tell me, whenever a baby comes into a room, oh, you look like Radharani. Jai, jai, very good. So whenever, thoda sa aage ho jaye, Mata. So then we can create a little space. Yeah. So you can see little children. Haribol, welcome. So when you're giving talk and everything, a baby walks in, all the mothers look at the baby. Yes? There's this attraction. And it's a natural one. Why the baby is so innocent. So similarly, Krishna also, when he comes, he is all knowledgeable, but he wants to be innocent. Okay, any news about it? Oh, she's here. Okay, give her a big round of applause. She's going to sing Jai Ho. So, thank you. I just wanted to enlighten you. It's not just another day. It's an appearance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's what Prabhupada called it. He is the Supreme, and even all other demigods and all that, they bow to Krishna. Krishna's tu Bhagwan Swayam. And in 7th chapter of 7th verse of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna goes, Mataha Paratram Nanyat Kinchid Asti Dhananjaya. Dhananjaya means Arjun. Oh Arjun, there is nothing higher than me. Mataha Paratram. Mataha means myself. Mataha Paratram. Pare. Isse pare. Mataha Paratram Nanyat Kinchid. Kinchid means anybody. Dhananjaya. There's nobody higher than me. Now you tell me, you think Krishna is telling the truth? Or is he telling a lie? Who thinks it's a lie? Don't be afraid. He's watching. And who thinks it's the truth? Okay, I think it's the truth. So if you believe Krishna is saying there's no truth higher than him, then you don't have any problem. But if somebody says so-and-so is bigger, I say that's okay, because at least they love somebody higher. Because these days with Abhiman, Ahankar, they want to be worshipped. Never mind God. There's no God. Please worship me. That's the attitude. At least they're worshipping others. So there's a bit of humility there. But when you love the highest, you got nothing to worry about. I remember when we were young, there was a song, all line clear, saath hamare top ka gola, baat nahi hai dar ki, all line clear. How small one used to do that. Because Tuntun used to be there, so because Tuntun, there's nothing to worry about. So similarly, if you turn to Krishna, you're laughing, I think you know the song. And if you turn to Krishna, honestly, you don't have to worry about anything. Because then you'll follow, it's called Anukulasya. Whatever Krishna says, you'll follow it. He says, I follow Krishna. Is everybody happy with that? Okay, so I gave you all that information. I bought time, and Guru Bani there, she's going to sing you. What are you going to sing?
Shote shote gaiya,
छोटी छोटी गैया. वाह वाह वाह. So who's going to respond? I'll give it to are you going to who's going to respond? Respond to her. नंद के आनंदमयो
जय कन्हैया लाल की,
हाथी घोड़ा पाल के
जय कन्हैया लाल की। छोटे छोटे गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटे छोटे गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटा सा मेरा मदन गोपाल। छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटे छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटा सा मेरा मदन गोपाल। छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटे छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटा सा मेरा मदन गोपाल। छोटे गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटे गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटा सा मेरा मदन गोपाल छोटे छोटे गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटे छोटे गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटा सा मेरा मदन गोपाल रास्ता में गैया दूध पीते गाय रास्ता में गैया दूध पीते गाय मक्खन खा मेरा मदन गोपाल मदन गोपाल छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटे छोटे गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटा सा मेरा मदन गोपाल छोटा सा मेरा मदन गोपाल छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटे छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटा सा मेरा मदन गोपाल छोटे छोटे लपटी छोटे छोटे हाथ छोटे छोटे लपटी छोटे छोटे हाथ बंसी बजावे मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटा सा मेरा मदन गोपाल छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटा सा मेरा मदन गोपाल छोटे सा मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटा सा मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटा सा मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटा सा मेरा मदन गोपाल छोटा सा मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटा सा मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटा सा मेरो मदन गोपाल
नंद के आनंद भयो
जय कन्हैया लाल की
ये हाथी घोड़ा पाल के
जय कन्हैया लाल की।
मैं बोलूंगा देव की नंदन, आप बोलेंगे यशोदा नंदन। हाँ, वो दोनों के नंदन है, ठीक है ना। Devaki Nandana,
Yashodanandana,
Devaki Nandana,
Yashodanandana.
Later on, we'll carry on.